Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am certified life coach Talia Sage, here to combine my natural gifts of intuition with the science of life coaching to bring you guidance and tools that you can use to create your best life. Today's video message is going to be April showers bring May flowers. And what do I mean by that? So I was inspired by that phrase, obviously, but there's good and bad to everything. There's ups and downs in life. And this reading is to give you some insight into the possible things that could not be going your way over this month of April and helping you to deal with it, but then to also let you know what the blessings are going to be once you learn those lessons that are needing to be learned. This is, how should I say this? This is like a peek into the future, right? And this does not have to be your future. There is free will, there is freedom of choice. So the choices that you make could potentially prevent any of these circumstances from happening to begin with. But if they do still happen to come up in your life, this is just giving you that leg up to help you, first of all, be aware of it before it happens so that you can deal with it the best way possible, learn your lessons as quickly as possible, and then move on to receiving your blessings by the end of May. So, before we get into it, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like what you see and that you want to see more of it, and it helps me to accomplish my mission, which is to reach and help as many people as possible create their best lives. It is our birthright to live happy, fulfilling, loving, peaceful lives. And my job is to help you accomplish that for yourself. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much who take the time to like these videos, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments, because that helps me reach more people and accomplish my soul mission. So let's get into your reading, okay? As you can see, we're going to have 5 group options today. Group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Group 1, you have this Hidden Night crystal card. Group 2, you have the Quartz cluster. Group 3, you have bismuth. Group 4, you have rose quartz. And group 5, you have bloodstone. As usual, use your discernment, your intuition to figure out which pile or multiple piles has a message for you. If you're drawn to more than one, that's okay. It just means that you have multiple messages sprinkled throughout multiple different piles. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Timestamps will be posted in the description box below, so when you are ready, feel free to find your timestamp and then you will be fast forwarded to your messages. I'll see you there. Hello, group 1. If you chose this Hidden Night crystal, these will be your messages of the April showers that will bring May flowers for you. So right away, with this crystal, I always forget the meaning of it, but I always feel like there's some water element to it. I get a little bit of a mermaid vibe, so you might be someone who's really drawn to the idea of mermaids. I feel like when this crystal comes up, you're really being called to tap into your emotions, that water energy, to allow things to flow, to maybe even drink more water, make sure you're drinking enough water and getting around water. I know for me that when I spend time in water, whether that's taking a salt bath to cleanse myself, or around a lake or near the ocean, which is very rare for me, it just helps to bring a calming, peaceful feeling over me, and it helps me to to allow those emotions to flow, to really get in tune with the emotions that I'm feeling. And I feel like that will be important for you over this month of April. But let's see what the card has to say. It says, when to use it. When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future, Hiddenite is down to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call on Hiddenite to help you love your way out of it. Claim your happy place. So for you in this month of April, part of those showers that may be coming into your life is you could be reminiscing a bit, thinking about things that happened in your past, maybe about the one that got away, maybe about mistakes that you've perceived that you've made in the past, or even being worried about your future, causing yourself maybe some anxiety, maybe some analysis paralysis going on. You might be someone who just has a tendency to get sidetracked, right? Get lost in thinking about the things that happened in the past and worried about what may happen in the future. This month of April is really offering you the opportunity to begin to control your mind. Control what you're focusing on. Is helping you to sharpen your focus so that you can focus on the present moment, making the best decisions within this moment that will help you to achieve the results that you seek in the future. It's trying to help you learn how to, I want to say, think yourself happy. We're all going to have things in life that happen, always going to have those mistakes in the past that we think about from time to time, and that can make us a little sad, down, depressed. But it really is I want to say a trick, but not even so much a trick, a tool to be able to control your mind and to focus on this present moment, right? It's a gift to be able to do that. And I'm speaking from experience. It is something that I still work on myself, but I'm getting better at it. The more I practice it, the easier it becomes. And I feel like you've also been in that energy of practicing that, focusing on what's in the present moment, not being so concerned with, okay, I'm getting the serenity prayer. It always comes up in at least one group. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. When you live within that prayer, if you make that like your moving mantra, then that's how you can claim your happy place. Knowing that you can't change anything in the past, so why worry about it? Knowing that you can't control what happens in the future, so why worry about it? Knowing that all you can do is focus on this present moment, doing everything that you can within this present moment, and that can bring in peace, that can bring in happiness, right? But let's see what your cards have to say. These two cards here will give me some more insight into what may be happening in your life in this month of April. So you have Such a Curious Dream, card 45. Grounding, returning to reality, coming home. 100%. That is that Hiddenite energy. And then you have Level Up, card 39. I don't even know if I've seen that one before. This is 100% what I was already feeling. That this month is offering you the opportunities to control your mind, to level up in some way. You could have been living in some sort of fantasy world, just once again, reminiscing about the past, daydreaming about the future, and maybe not spending your time as wisely as you could, actually doing the things in this present moment that will get you to that future reality that you're dreaming of. And this month of April, it's going to be a struggle because this is, the potential problems, right? But you're learning and you're getting better. You're leveling up. This is very cool. You have such a curious dream, 45, coming home, grounding, returning to reality. This month is all about you putting in that work, putting in that practice to help ground your energy and to focus on that present moment, right? We have 45 reducing to a 9. That is about the end of a phase coming into your life. This is the end of it. It's like I feel like this is something you've already been working on. It's just improving your mental well-being, your emotional well-being, trying to let go of things that you know that you cannot control, and focusing on what you can control. And you're being successful with it. Bottom of the deck energy is the 5 of Swords. That is that, I feel like, going back and forth within your own head of fighting with yourself, you know. It may be things that you remember coming up into your thoughts, right? And you fighting with yourself to focus on other things. I love this. You are leveling up. All right, we're going to get some more cards into what could be happening in this month of April. You have the Devil. Where should I put them? Followed by the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Once again, that water energy, those emotions. Oh, this is so beautiful. This month of April, yes, it's going to be a struggle maybe to allow yourself to release some things that have been weighing on your mind, weighing in your emotions. You could be remembering some things from the past that sort of, you know, rear their ugly heads, right? When you're stressed out or when you're worried. And this is making me think of myself. So, like I said, this is something that I've really been working on within myself over the last couple of years, and it's getting easier and easier. But there are specific memories that come up when I'm stressed out. And what I've realized is that those things come up when I'm about to self-sabotage myself. And that could be something that you're realizing about yourself over this month of April. Like, you start thinking about certain people or certain events within your life that come up that are your form of self-sabotage. And you're taking control of them. You're releasing that low vibe, that devil energy, whatever these thought patterns are, whatever this escapism is that you give way to. This is all about it coming in, trying to derail you, and you choosing to, oftentimes, and this could be the case for you this month, where this energy tries to come in and it kind of puts you on your butt, right? It takes you out of that present moment and kind of puts you up in your head. It prevents you from being able to move forward and focus on what you need to focus on. It gets you all up in your emotions. You start doubting yourself, second guessing yourself, questioning if you're doing the right thing. And you might realize that over this month of April, you might come into the realization that this is a pattern that you've had in your life. And this month of April is really offering you the opportunity to break free of that pattern, break free of that low vibe energy, learning to control your emotions, learning to control your thoughts, and to level up in some way. This is beautiful. I want to read this level up card for you. That 39 on the level up card reduces to a 3. That tells me that this is something that greatly affects your health, your emotional health, your mental health. It may even spill over into your physical health, because it could be like these things make you sad, make you depressed, and then it's like that's all you can focus on, not even taking care of yourself. But they're coming up this month so that you can learn to master this part of yourself and to reclaim that happy place, leaving all of this low vibe energy in the past where it belongs. It says, Raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that the quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Divine timing is on your side. I love this for you. That is what you're doing. That Queen of Cups is your level up. This is you. Like I said, I feel like this is something that you've already been working at. You went from that Page of Cups, right? Where you were just beginning this journey of learning more about yourself, maybe emotionally, mentally, trying to heal any mental dis-ease that you may have been dealing with, depression, anxiety, overanalyzing, right? Then you moved into that Knight. And now this month of April is offering you the opportunity to learn this lesson and step into this role as the Queen. Being able to follow your intuition more, being able to trust your instincts more, knowing when things are important or when it's just your ego trying to get in the way, right? Oh, you're a badass, Group 1. That's all I can say. All right, these next two cards are going to give me more insight into the flowers that are going to be coming into your life, the blessings that are going to be coming into your life by the end of May, right? Those April showers are going to bring May flowers. So we've already touched base on it. You're leveling up, you're grounding yourself, coming back to reality, being able to take control of your life and your happiness. But next you have Lavender, card 19. Surround yourself with love. That 19 reduces to a 10. That's the end of this cycle for you. And then you have love again. Love, a steadfast embrace of the heart, flows through and from you at all times, for all time. You're coming into this place in May. I love this so much. Of just really being able to love yourself, love life, forgive the past, forgive yourself for past mistakes, giving yourself grace. You could have been someone who was kind of had perfectionistic tendencies, who had a tendency to just be really hard on yourself, really judging yourself. And this month of April is helping you to heal that part of yourself, coming into a happier way of being, of living. I feel like you could have been someone who sort of saw the world as a scary place, as like there was always a cloud over you. But you're going to be stepping into this place come May where it's like everything, I'm not going to say everything, but the majority of life looks like sunshine and rainbows, even those difficult times, because you're better able to control the way that you're thinking about things, the way that you're judging situations within your life. And look, I was shuffling cards to figure out the blessings coming in. Ace of Pentacles. That is a brand new start. That is that level up. That's a new way of experiencing the world, of looking at the world. This new way of being, this new positive outlook is going to bring in new opportunities for you. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords. It's bringing in so much newness. That 19 reduces to a 10. End of a cycle. That reduces to the ones, bringing in a new season of change within your life. I love this. This is you being able to control your thoughts, your mind in all situations. This is you being able to find that silver lining in everything. Doesn't mean that you won't have negative thoughts ever, but you'll be able to control them better and quicker every time something comes up. This is you really being able to trust yourself, to go after new things, maybe even bringing new relationships, new friendships into your life that help you to feel loved, that help you to just enjoy life in a whole new way. This is beautiful for you, Group 1. I could not have planned this better myself. I love this. All right. I just shuffled for some tea leaf fortunes for you. The first one is carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yes. I don't know if I finished saying that thought earlier, but the new way that you're looking at life is bringing in new opportunities for you. It's going to attract all those lovely things into your life. Next, you have horseshoe. Good luck. I love it. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Yes. Learning to control your thoughts, to control your minds, to heal yourself emotionally, mentally, even physically, it takes time. But you've been slowly and steady getting there. And it's going to continue to be a slow and steady forward movement. You've earned this. I love it. And then you have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So many new things are coming in for you. I love that. Okay, we're going to finish off. Oops, what is that? I saw a card that was already flipped. There we go. We're going to finish off with the final message from Spirit to help you get through anything that may be coming up in your life over this month of April. All right. Final message for Group 1, please. About their April showers and May flowers. I saw one flip. Two flip. Okay. You have tulip. You are worth what it is you desire. Yes. This is you realizing that you don't have to live in a fantasy world, that you can make it happen with positive thought and positive action forward. I love that. And then you have Jasmine. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. I love it. Group 1. This has been your messages of April showers that will bring May flowers. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is an Amazon wish list listed in the description box below, as well as a donation link. Everything purchased from that wish list will come with a free reading, so please make sure that you include your YouTube handle name as well as an email address so that I know how to contact you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 2. These will be your messages of April showers bringing May flowers. So as I said in the beginning, you have free will and freedom of choice here. You can try to prevent any sort of situations that come up in this reading by the choices that you make, or you can even allow these lessons to come in so that you can receive your blessings, whatever it is that you choose. This is not to seal your fate in any way. We will go through your crystal card. I've already pulled some oracle cards. We will pull some tarot and finish off with some more oracle and just final messages from the universe. But what I'm feeling is there will be some confusion within April, and it could even have been, coming in from previous months. But this confusion, I feel, is trying to be cleared up over this month of April. Like you are coming into better understanding about something, a realization, epiphany moment or something. But let's see what your card has to say. Okay. I was just thinking about this being a cluster, and I heard cluster F. So a cluster frick, right? So that's kind of what's happening, I feel like, in your mental space a bit. Like you might be all over the place with something, And this month of April is offering you the opportunity to gain some clarity. But it says when to use it. When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. 100%. Okay. Enhance your vision. Exactly what I was feeling. You're getting clear about something. You're receiving some clarity about something. There are some limitations that have been holding you back in some way. And this month is offering you the opportunity to clear away that clutter, to release illusions, to release self-limiting beliefs, and to give you the energy, the courage to go after your dreams in the future. Interesting. All right, these first two cards will give me some insight into what the situation may be about, and I will also draw some tarot cards for further information. But you have Forget Who You Are, card 41. Conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. That's a beautiful card. I've never seen that before. And then you also have Shine, card 32. We have this 41 here, reducing to a 5. What that's telling, oh, 2 5s, 32 reduces to a 5 too. This month of April is trying to bring a lot of change into your life. It's trying to change the way that you see yourself. It's trying to change the beliefs that you have. It's trying to help you move past limitations, your own self-limiting beliefs, your doubts, the ways that you question yourself, the ways that you hold yourself back from allowing yourself to shine, from allowing your authenticity to shine through, to be seen within this world. I feel like there's some memories from the past, some past events that have happened in your life, things that people have said to you, projections that people have placed onto you that have kept you feeling small, that have made you stay small. You know, it could have been that someone told you that you weren't smart enough, you weren't pretty enough, you weren't talented enough to do this thing that you had for yourself, to have this dream that you wanted. You know, you could, it's like, what's that song? What is that song, Spirit? I know my home. When I am down and struggling, that's where I go. Oh, I'm okay. You know the one I said? Goodness, I can't remember the name of it. Basically, he's like, they grew up poor, and kids would tease them and make fun of him, and he would always ask his parents, like, you know, why don't we have new clothes? Why don't we get to go on vacations? And their parents just always said, don't worry about the naysayers. You are good kids. You are a good person. That is what matters at the end of the day. And growing up, he had this dream of being in Hollywood, right? Of being a famous singer like he ends up becoming. But the people around him never understood that dream. And I feel like that's part of your story. Like, you've had some big dreams for yourself, but the people around you have kept you small in some way, because either they never amounted to it, or they didn't want you to get your hopes up. They were trying to protect you. But whatever it was, it kept you small. It kept you from reaching your full potential. And this month of April, I feel like you're going to be thinking about some of those memories, right? You're going to have a choice to make here. You're going to, yes, Bottom of the deck energy, 10 of Swords. This is coming in to end for you. That's what that change is. It's bringing in an ending to this cycle. The cycle of you playing it safe, of you keeping yourself small, not reaching your full potential. The conditioning that has been placed on you is trying to fall away this month of April. And if you work with the energies, you're going to create some positive change within your life. You're no longer going to be dimming your light for fear of... You're not going to be dimming your light is really what it comes down to. Now I'm being drawn to Coach Carter and Aquila and the Bee. Those might be some movies that you have enjoyed. You might want to go watch them. But they both have this same, I don't know if it's a quote or a poem, but basically it says, it talks about our greatest fear. And it says something like, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. It is that we are powerful beyond measure. And that has been you, group 2. Your greatest fear hasn't been your inadequacy. It's been how powerful you can actually be. And this month of April is coming in to give you those opportunities to release those limitations and step into your full power, helping you to expand into that power. It's not going to all come to you by the end of May, right? But you're going to start stepping into it and seeing the benefits of it. The tarot cards that you had 2 of Swords falling out and 9 of Wands, followed by that 10 of Swords underneath the deck. This is helping to bring in the end of an era. You've felt broken down and beaten. You've been putting up a good fight. And I feel like this fight was in regards to you being your true self, of you living in your authenticity, right? Being as creative as you want, being as quirky, as unique as you want to be, and maybe trying to wear some masks to make other people feel happy, to wear some masks because you were afraid of being bullied or rejection. But this month of April is offering you a choice. It's offering you an opportunity to remove that blindfold that you've been wearing, right? To really see things, to bring in the clarity, to really look at things from a different point of view, to see how you've been holding yourself back, how you have been dimming your own light, preventing you from reaching and stepping into your full potential. I love this for you. All right, these cards are going to give me some insight into blessings that are coming into your life before the end of May. You know, those flowers that are going to blossom in your life before the end of May. And I will also draw some more tarot cards on that. But what I can tell you right now is part of the blessing is that you're going to be stepping into your power. You're going to be shining bright like a diamond. You're creating powerful change in your life that will have lasting effects for days and years, decades to come. You're releasing the conditions, you're releasing those chains, those bondage, the bondage that you have been placed within. I love this for you. All right, you have Mural. Be your own first priority, card 25. Then you have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after, card 9? I love that. And another 9, I have to point out. And then you have Euphoria. Euphoria is a cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Group 2. These April showers. First off, I feel like these showers are more like emotional, mental showers. They could actually, be affecting things in your current day-to-day life. But it's like you're really going to be taking a moment to sit and reflect. Reflect on the power that you have within situations within your life to live a happier, peaceful, more exciting existence. And what that's going to do is It's going to help you to become this phoenix, to rise from the ashes. You're going to burn down those limitations. You're going to burn down the conditioning. Burn away those memories that have kept you small, taking power back over them. And you're going to rise like that freaking phoenix. And it's going to give you this sense of euphoria, of just feeling so happy and so powerful. So powerful that you have put yourself first, that you have put your happiness first, put your happiness before other people's expectations, that you've put your happiness before, how do I want to say it, before you're refusing to make yourself uncomfortable any longer just so other people can be comfortable. If they don't like your light, if they don't like your fire, that's on them. It has nothing to do with you. What is that saying? Other people's opinions of you are none of your business. That's exactly what's happening. You're learning to give 0 Fs, and you're stepping into living life your way. And it's going to take work. It's not all going to happen overnight. It's not going to be like, oh, May comes and you're just a brand new person. For some of you, that could happen. But realistically, it's going to take time. And little by little, you're going to step into who you were always meant to be. I'm being shown lots of movies are coming up for you. You may be a movie buff, but now I'm seeing Maleficent. The second one, I can't remember the full title of it, but the second Maleficent, where she dies, basically. She dies protecting Aurora, and then she comes back as this phoenix. She had to allow part of herself to die away. Ooh, and I'm getting the chills all over my heart, my crown chakra. It's all lit up for you. She had to allow part of herself to fall away, to die, in order to be reborn again in her full power. And that is what's happening for you over this month of April. You can expect some emotionals. You can expect a lot of emotions. Maybe some anger, maybe, going back and forth in your mind. Some tears perhaps. But allowing yourself to release all of those is like allowing this part of yourself to die away. And it will bring in the clarity that you need. And that clarity is that you are the freaking phoenix, that you get to be reborn and live your life as you choose to live it. Bottom of the deck, Emperor energy is the Emperor. This is you. I love this. This is that phoenix energy. This is you taking command, taking control of your life, of how you feel, of what you get to experience. Sitting on that rightful throne. We're all meant to be the emperors within our own lives. And thus far, I feel like you've been taught to, you've been conditioned to live for other people, to make other people happy, to make other people feel comfortable. But no longer are you doing that. You're choosing to put yourself first, speaking up when you need to speak up, putting boundaries in place when you need to place boundaries, saying no when you want to say no, saying yes when you want to say yes. Being as eccentric, as quirky as you want to be, because that makes you happy. I love this for you. Okay, let's see if the rest of the cards that fell out. Oh, I love this. Okay. I'm getting too excited here. You also have the Empress coming out as your blessings coming in. 3 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. 2 of Swords again. Followed by the 7 of Cups. This is beautiful. The blessing that wants to come in, the flowers that want to come in for you by the end of May. is you really stepping into your power. This is you being balanced, masculine and feminine energy, knowing when to take charge, knowing when to take action, but also knowing when to sit back and allow yourself to receive things, receive guidance from spirit, receive help from people around you, learning how to take all of this and transmute it, alchemize it, birth it into something new. That is what the Empress does. That is that feminine energy, right? We grow babies. We take seemingly nothing and we grow it into babies. That is what you're doing. You're taking seemingly nothing, right? Although it was not nothing. It was a long road. It was a lot of lessons learned. But you're taking all of those lessons and you're growing it. You're mixing it and creating something new out of it. You're taking all of that pain and you're setting out on this new way of living life, of looking at life, of presenting yourself in this world. Like I said, this isn't going to just happen overnight. This is going to be slow and steady progress, which is why you're starting out as this page. This is a new way of being for you, a new way of living, of being. This could even inspire you to go after a new job, to start a new business. This could inspire you to, I don't know, date different types of people or to move. Whatever it is, it's bringing in a new choice. Okay, now I'm being shown soul. You are definitely a movie buff. Now I'm being shown soul when they are at the barbershop. And 22 says, I'm in the chair. You are in the chair. And you're having this new lease on life of, okay, what do I want to do? Knowing that there's so many opportunities open to you. You have so many choices, so many things that you can choose from. Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to switch jobs? Do you want to move to a new country? Do you want to, I don't know, start dating women when you usually dated men? It's going to be different for all of you. So apply it to your situation as it fits. The point is that you get to decide. You get to do what makes you happy. That is what this month of April is helping you to step into, is helping you to enhance your vision. Yes, take off that blindfold, enhance your vision. I love it. You might be seeing repeating 2s over this month, even repeating 5s over this month of April into May even. And that's just further validation to you to let you know that you're on the right path, to let you know that you are making progress, even if it doesn't look like you're making progress, and to also let you know that the universe is on your side. I love this. These readings have been so much fun lately. All right, okay. I'm going to finish off with some tea leaf fortune cards for you. See if there's anything else Spirit would like you to know. All right. Your first card is Casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. 100%. That's what this has all been about. You are ending this phase of your life in which you are confused, in which you dim your own light. No longer. Next is Ant. Work, achievement, success. Much success coming to you by the end of May. Next, you have I. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yes. Ooh. If you didn't know it already, you are psychic. And even if you did know it, all of it's about to get upgraded. It's about to be enhanced because you have let certain conditioning fall away. And that's going to put you back in tune with your natural soul gifts. And they're only going to grow stronger over time. That is that Phoenix energy. Again, you're rising from the ashes. This confusion was, I'm getting, my crown chakra is tingling and I'm feeling dizzy. It is euphoric, 100%. That is how you will be feeling. You will be feeling like you are looking at the world with fresh eyes. I love this for you. That vision, once again, is enhancing. Oh my gosh, I can't even plan this any better. Group 2, you are learning. First off, you're fulfilling some sort of soul contract over this month of April. And the soul contract was that when you incarnated onto this planet, you had certain contracts in place where certain people, certain events were supposed to, I want to say, block you from your full power, because you're meant to reclaim that power over this lifetime. And that is what's happening for you over this month of April, which is helping you to step back into who you are. Psychic, Phoenix, Empress, Emperor. Allowing you to shine. This was a lesson that your soul wanted to learn, and you are about to learn it over this month of April if you work with these energies properly. If you would like help working with those energies the best way, feel free to reach out to me. You can find my website in the description box. I would love to schedule some coaching sessions with you. Oh, this is so powerful. Next, you have fan, romance, celebration, party. I love it. You might be coming in. Didn't I say you may usually date men, and you might decide to date women? Like I said, it's not going to be for all of you, but some romance is coming in for many of you, for those of you who are looking for romance, because you're going to be allowing yourself to shine authentically, and that is going to attract in people, as well as celebrations, as well as good times. Next, you guys, you got the card of May, and look at those cherry blossoms blossoming. You are blossoming, group 2. I love it. And then you also have crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Yes, 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 yes. Honor and respect is coming to you because you decided to step into your full power, and the people around you are going to see it, and they're going to respect it, and they are going to look up to you. You are becoming a beacon of hope for those around you. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so euphoric. Like, I feel like I'm high. Straight up, I feel high. Whew. Okay, weird message, but some of you, and I'm not condoning nor condemning, some of you might be playing around with some recreational things. I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, but you might be playing around with some recreational things that help to sort of broaden your horizons, enlighten you in some way, and helps you to see the world differently. Only take that if it applies, right? And do things in moderation. Next, we have Lily of the Valley. Happiness is found with your purpose. You are about to step into your purpose, group 2. And then you have Baby's Breath. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. Yes, remain honest and true to what makes you happy, to what makes you feel good, and you will find everlasting success. I love this so much. Group 2, if this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Oh, I've had so much fun making this video for you. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased off of that wish list will come with a free reading. So please make sure that you include your YouTube handle name and an email address so that I know how to contact you. Wow, my mind is reeling from this. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing your lovely, lovely energy with me. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this bismuth crystal card, these will be your messages of the April showers that will bring May flowers. of the possible hiccups in April that will bring some blessings come May. So when this card came out, when I was shuffling for the pile selectors, I heard, what did I hear, Spirit? Oh, now I can't remember. I heard what was it? I can like see the meaning inside my head, but I'm blanking on the word now. Basically, like there's lots of moving parts. There's lots of, intricacy. That's what I heard. There's lots of intricacies. There's lots of moving bits and pieces to whatever it is that's going on that's causing you some sort of worry or stress in this month of April. But let's see what your card has to say. Bismuth, when to use it. For those looking for some psychedelic influence, oh my goodness, you could have been drawn to group 2. Without swallowing the red pill, lie on your back and take 10 or 100 or 1,000,000 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. Then break out of tired, gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. Rewrite your code with rainbows. Honestly, you could have been drawn to all of these groups. They are seeming very much connected. Or you're just all in tune with my energy, because these have been things that I feel like I've recently gone through in life. But rewrite your code with rainbows. Group 3, what's happening for you over this month of April? The showers that may be coming into your life. I feel like it's within your own mental space, your own emotional space. Could even have to do with how you physically feel. These mental and emotional things could be affecting you physically. You could have had a really tough life of where you've just been through it, been through the ringer, had disappointment after disappointment happen. And it's like really clouded the way that you look at life, almost like there's a constant cloud, a constant shadow looming over you. It's made you jaded, made you just jaded. And this could have to do with any area of life. It could have to do with all areas of life. Relationships, romantic, friendship, family, work, financial, whatever it is. It's like you've had this view that was lacking. You had this view of like, things never go your way. What's the point in even trying? People keep disappointing me. Whatever it is. And this month of April is giving you the opportunity to start to heal that within yourself. You could be deciding to seek out some professional help, where you may be starting some new medications that help you through this. You could be dealing with anxiety. You could be dealing with depression. Or this could just be, it doesn't have to be medications. You could just start working with someone, a therapist, a counselor, a certified life coach such as myself. Or this could be you doing it all yourself. Just deciding to control your thoughts, not allowing your thoughts to control you. Choosing to look at the world in a new way. Choosing to see the brightness, see the rainbows, see the magic that's around you. I don't even want to say this, but they just brought it into my mind's eye, so I have to say it. Some of you, one of you, two of you, I just saw the number 2, could be experiencing some sort of like near-death experience. And that's not to say that you yourself are going to have something catastrophic happen to you. It could be like, I'm being shown, so my husband has told me about a story, an experience that happened to him where he was driving down the highway and intuitively, he felt like something was about to happen. So he like sped up and got around a particular car. And then in his rearview mirror, like immediately after passing this car, he sees this car veer off into someone else's lane, and it causes a major accident. And it's like if he would have stayed behind that car, he would have been the one in the accident. But he was able to avoid it. And I'm seeing something like that could be happening for one or two of you over this month of April. Please don't get frightened. This is just a leg up from the universe, a helping hand to give you some insight into what could possibly happen so that you may avoid it, right? You have free will, freedom of choice. But either way, that experience helped him to begin looking at the world differently, like he was counting his blessings. My husband has also had other experiences where he was like quite literally near death. His health was failing. He had to receive a transplant, an organ transplant. And after coming out of that, after healing from it, he has a new outlook at life. Like the little things that would stress him out and worry him before, they don't bother him anymore because he's just happy to be alive. He's just happy to be here with his family, you know? And I feel like that's sort of like what's happening for you over this month of April. Like I said, some of you could have been having some mental and emotional distress that has been affecting you physically. And you might come into this realization of, oh my gosh, I'm still here. My health is improving, whatever it is. You're getting a new lease on life. This month of April is going to bring in opportunities for you to receive a new outlook on life that's going to help you to start seeing the magic all around you. These next two cards are going to give me some more insight into what could be happening in your life, and I will also pull some tarot cards for more clarification there. But you have all must-have prizes, card 13, trying to please everyone. I don't know how well you can see that. And then you have soul forgiveness, card 28. There have been things weighing on your heart, weighing on your mind, that you have yet to forgive, whether this is or the other people or even yourself. And whatever these things are, they've put you into this place of guilt. Yes, of guilt, I want to say, of making you feel as though you have to, I feel like making you feel as though you almost have to be a martyr. Like you have to work extra hard at making everybody else happy because you've made so many mistakes in your life. You know, this could be energy that other people have projected onto you, like, I did this and this for you and you've been so ungrateful, or the least you can do is this in return. I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you, but it's like there's been guilt tugging at you. And I mean, this could even be stuff from childhood. Like you could have had parents that were like, not saying that they were purposely trying to do anything to you, but it could be something as simple as you asking for a toy in the store and your parent saying something like, you don't deserve that, you haven't been good all day. Something like that, that just placed some sort of shame, guilt onto you that you've been carrying. And these memories may come up over this month of April. There could even be situations in your life that are reminiscent of these past events. Whatever it is, there's been things, shame, guilt, that have been holding you back, preventing you from forgiving yourself because you feel indebted in some way, is the vibe that I'm getting. You feel like you have to please everyone, like you have to make other people happy at the expense of yourself because you are indebted or you have to pay off your karma, whatever it is. This month of April is offering you opportunities to help you get rid of that energy. First off, we have a 4. This month of April is trying to bring in new foundations for you. It's trying to crumble away these old foundations that you've been living on. The shame, the guilt, the beating yourself up about mistakes of the past, the feeling like you have to be there for everyone else, right? You just had the Ace of Pentacles fall out. Once again, that is the foundation that is trying to crumble away and is trying to bring in a new foundation for you. But I want to get some more insight into this situation. Oh, this could have to do with your job. This could have to do with the way that you make money, save money. And then you have the Fool. There could have been an opportunity that you took that did not go the way that you planned. And this leap of faith, this risk that you took, could have made other people around you unhappy. It could have put this energy of feeling guilty onto you, like you felt like you were being selfish. And you made a mistake. It didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. It didn't lead to the happiness that you were seeking. So now it's like you're living your days trying to make up for it. And at the same time, it's like you keep beating yourself up, not forgiving yourself or someone else, right? And it's been preventing you from really living a happy life. Because it's like you keep beating yourself up for this past mistake, for this past experience, the shame, the guilt, whatever it is. But this month of April, with this 28 reducing to a 10, is trying to allow you to end this phase, to end this way of looking at life, and to start new beginnings. Start looking at life in a whole new way, living life in a new way, not allowing the mistakes of your past to dictate your future. Allowing yourself to take risks again. I feel like for some of you, there is what you would consider a really big mistake that you made. Like you could have made an investment that went south. You could have taken a job that ended up not being all that it was cracked up to be, and it hurt the people in your life. But it's time to move on and forgive yourself. If there are people around you who have been placing guilt onto you because of this event, it's time to step up for yourself and to tell them to knock it off too, right? There's a lot of messages about my husband in here. Wow. Okay. A lot of stories about myself. Okay. So within our relationship, we've been together for quite some time. It'll be 11 years that we've been married this September. And in my earlier days, I have not been the most mature when it comes to the way that I look at things. I've definitely been through a lot in my life, had a lot go wrong, made many, many mistakes. And at the same time, it's like that fear, that guilt, that shame seeped into my relationships. So it was like every time my husband made a move, if it did not go the way that he expected it to go, it was almost like I would guilt him more. And I had to mature through that and realize that, hey, we are a team. We are a unit. We are here to support each other, to move past things. We're both going to make mistakes. We are human. We are not perfect. And that's okay. But the immaturity that I had, it's like I couldn't just be happy for what we had. I couldn't just be happy that we were together, that we had found each other, that we had built a life together. I kept looking at all the things that was not right. And I feel like this is like the energy that you're in. It could have to do with the relationship that you're in, could have to do with your family in some way, or just the way that you speak to yourself, guilting yourself, shaming yourself. But this month of April is really trying to come in and help you to bulldoze that foundation that you have built, that foundation that you've been living on, and to try to create a new foundation for yourself, one of forgiveness, one of acceptance, one of grace, knowing that you are not human, that you're going to make mistakes, right? Because, oh, okay, there's another message for you. What we consider to be mistakes, they are exactly what we need to do in order to learn certain lessons that will lead us to what it is that we're seeking. Right? If you made an investment somewhere and it went south, I bet you learned a lot of lessons from that. If you took a job that was like promising you all these great things and it didn't work out the way that you expected, I bet you learned a lesson from that. If you stepped into a relationship, took a risk on a relationship, and it did not end the way that you wanted it to, I bet you learned some lessons from that. So the mistakes really aren't mistakes. They are the lessons that our soul comes here to learn. And you are learning that lesson over this month of April. And because you're learning that lesson, it's going to bring in an end of a cycle and a new era in the way in which you look at life, which is going to bring in new opportunities, new blessings. All right, these next couple cards are going to give me some insight into the flowers that will be coming in for you in May, the blessings that will be coming in for you by the end of May. And we'll also draw some more tarot cards on this. You have Homeward, card 42. Take yourself out on a date. And then you have Determination. Determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. I love that. You're going to be releasing this shame, this guilt, allowing yourself to forgive the past, forgive yourself for any trespasses. Give up this need to feel like you have to make amends, feel as though you have to almost be a martyr to make up for whatever these mistakes were. And it's going to bring in a newfound sense of determination, a new way of loving yourself, taking better care of yourself, allowing yourself to be at peace. And it's going to inspire you once more to go after your dreams. Look at this. We have the Lovers card. I don't know if I need to cover them up or not. I know YouTube doesn't like naked people, but we'll see. We have the Lovers here. Like I said, this could very well have to do with the relationship. This could have to do with putting yourself back out there and meeting someone. But also the Lovers card comes with a decision. A decision, right? A decision to put yourself back out there, to try again, to chase those dreams, knowing that you deserve all the things in life that you want. You also have the Temperance. 2 major arcana coming out. This is a very pivotal moment in your life, group 3. Very pivotal moment of you freeing yourself from the prison, from the confines, from the shame, from the guilt that has been holding you back, that has been preventing you from seeing all the happiness and love that's around you, from giving that happiness and love to yourself. You're no longer going to be beating yourself up for whatever these issues were in your past or in your current life. You're not going to be beating yourself up again. You're realizing that you have the power to break free from it, that you don't have to stay in these confines any longer. Queen of Cups underneath that. You're freeing yourself. You are about to take flight again. Freeing yourself. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. All right, let's pull some tea leaf oracle cards. Or tea leaf fortune cards. Get some more insight. Okay. You're freeing yourself, allowing yourself to live again, is what I'm feeling like. Loving yourself, allowing the people around you to love you, no longer beating yourself up for any past failures or mistakes. You may even be coming into some new love and relationships. This is that determination, turning water into wine, turning these past situations into something better. Beautiful. Your first card says Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. That's the energy that you've been in, or that's the energy that you will be in April, of not making any decisions because you're afraid to make the wrong decision. Then you have Ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Once again, those lovers. You could be deciding to take that next step with someone. You know, you could have been putting that off because you were afraid to make a mistake. You could be meeting someone new. You could be starting a business. Collaborating with someone on a business. Next, you have Candle. You will be shown the way. Yep. Once you allow this forgiveness to come in, you're going to see all the ways in which you've been holding yourself back and preventing yourself from fully being happy in life. Whether this is that fear, that shame, that guilt, whatever it is, it's going to clear up. Then you have Dogs, getting together with friends. Just take yourself out on a date. This could be you allowing yourself to finally enjoy life, to put yourself back out there, to stop beating yourself up. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. That's coming your way. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Exactly. That is what you are being helped to overcome in April. You've been lowering your standards for whatever reason. You're not doing that anymore. And then you have the month of February. Whatever this was that's been holding you back, it could have happened in February, or it could be saying that this lesson will fully get learned by February. You know, these lessons typically don't just happen overnight. It's like you'll slowly learn it and fully release it over time. And this could be saying that you will fully release it by the month of February. Or, once again, this issue could have taken place in the month of February. Apply it to your situation as it fits. Well, let's get some final cards out for you. You have Daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here. It sure does. That's why those rainbows come out. You being happy, you feeling fulfilled, makes the world a better place, because that light shines out on everyone. And this cloud that has been lingering over you is going to disappear, and it's going to allow the sun and those rainbows to shine through. Next, you have Cornflower. Learn from friendships old and new. You could be having a friend, right? What was it? Getting together with friends. You could be having a friend that you get together with that says something that sparks you to make this change in your life. This could be a lesson that you learned from someone in your past. You know, you could be holding on to shame, guilt, fear because of someone from your past. Either way, you're learning the lesson. And then you have Snapdragon. Listen with care, speak with kindness. Listen to yourself with care and speak to yourself with kindness. But also, once again, there might be a friend who has some constructive criticism. Listen with care and speak with kindness. Group 3, these have been your messages about the April showers that will bring May flowers. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. If you would like to support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased from that wish list will come with a free reading. So please make sure that you include your YouTube handle name as well as an email address so that I know how to contact you. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 4. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, these will be your messages of the April showers that will bring May flowers. So right away with rose quartz, I'm feeling like there's some heart healing going on. You could be softening yourself to love in the sense of accepting yourself, loving yourself, admitting the truth to yourself about what your heart desires in order to be happy. Interesting. Let's see what your card has to say. It says, when to use it. When you feel like you always have to be the one to have it all figured out, to work the hardest, to hold it all together for everyone else. Rose quartz gives you a pink cashmere covered platform to be soft, sweet, and open to spirit. Take care of your heart. I just said open to shift. I feel like that's what's coming in for you. You're softening yourself up to the fact that you don't have to be so hard, that you don't have to hold it all together for everyone else, that sometimes you can allow yourself to fall apart. Sometimes you can choose to be in your own energy. And that's okay. You are shifting. That's beautiful. I feel like you're learning how to put yourself first a bit more over this month of April. Who needs it? The overly self-critical, sentient spiritual beings who love deeply, those in the healing arts or those who want to be. You may be a healer, you may want to become a healer of some sort, but either way, whatever you do, you could be a perfectionist, always criticizing yourself, always wanting things to be perfect. This could be causing some sort of ill health effects, whether mentally, emotionally, and or physically. This month, all right, I feel like it comes with a warning for some of you that if you keep pushing yourself the way that you are pushing yourself, Spirit might cause some sort of tower moment that makes you sit down, that makes you rest, that makes you take care of yourself. And that's not to scare anyone. If it happens, it is happening for a purpose and for a divine reason that you will understand later, that you will see the blessing in later. But like I said in the beginning, there is free will, there is freedom of choice. If you don't want that to happen in your life, then now is the time to start settling yourself down, allowing yourself to rest. Otherwise, Spirit just may do it for you. And I'm speaking from experience. All right? I'm speaking from experience. All right, these next two cards are going to give me some insight into the possible situations that might be happening in your life, and I will also draw some tarot to go along with these. You have uncertainty, 39. Choose who you will become. And then you have creativity, card 12. Group 4, I'm feeling as though you are a very creative person. You might love art, you might love dance, maybe you're just really drawn to creative things, music, painting. You might want to have a lot of different interests, lots of different things that you want to try. And for whatever reason, because you're maybe so critical of yourself, or you're always putting other people's needs ahead of your own, it's like you question yourself as to what you can do. You know, it could be like you've always wanted to take an art class, or you want to go to one of those paint and sip classes, but you don't want to disappoint your kids by not being there at bedtime. Or, you know, you wanted to go into a healing field, but you don't want to rock the boat per se by starting a new business, or by giving up a job that's been very stable and secure for you. I feel like there's things on your heart that you want to do, experiences in life that you want to have, but because of all of these other priorities, and I'm saying priorities in quotes, you don't allow yourself to do so. And this month of April is coming to give you the opportunity to push past that, to know that this life is meant for you, that yes, some things are actual priorities. Some things people can do for themselves. Some things people can learn how to fend for themselves, right? Yes. Can it be hard missing bedtime to go out and do something that you want to do? But if you have a loving partner there who you know is going to do just as good of a job as you're going to do, it's okay to take a night out here and there for yourself. I'm really being drawn to the show Bluey. You might have kids. My son was watching Bluey earlier today, and in this episode, the mom was like, I just need 20 minutes to myself without people talking to me. It's okay, group 4, to take 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours to yourself. The world is not going to fall apart. People will learn how to fend for themselves. And that's actually a lesson that they need to learn. Okay? And they're not going to learn it if you don't give them the space to do so. So maybe someone in here really needed to hear that, to give themselves some grace and to give them some room to know it's okay to live their life. But okay, your next tarot cards, you had the Moon and the Page of Cups in reverse. This is that uncertainty coming out. It's like you are living your life based on what you feel like the people around you need the most, or what other people's opinions are of how you should live your life, or you've just not been following your heart. That's what this Page of Cups is all about. This is someone who is following their heart, trusting their intuition, going after what it is that they want to go after. You have 6 of Pentacles underneath the deck. It's like you are someone who gives and gives and gives, but rarely do you allow yourself to receive in return. And this month of April is coming to show you that it's time to allow yourself to receive, that it's okay. It's okay. I feel like for some of you, there will be some things illuminated to you over this month of April. Some situations might come into play where it gives you a choice. Gives you a choice of if you're going to do what's going to make you happy, what's going to fulfill you, claiming that time, that space for yourself if need be, or if you're going to keep pushing yourself and doing for others. Are you going to keep I don't know, wearing masks to make other people happy. This situation is going to be different for all of you. For some reason, I just saw a belly dancer in my head. All right, apply it to your situation if it fits. I don't know, maybe someone's wanting to go take belly dancing lessons or take some sort of creative class, and you are choosing not to because of other priorities, because other people need you, because of whatever. I don't know what it is. This month is calling for you to start putting yourself first, though, and to release this uncertainty of who you are. Oh, I feel like there's a message here of, once again, let's go back to the parent example. You may not be a parent. If you're not, just apply this energy to your life as it fits. But I'm seeing like someone who's a mom, and that is who they are. That's how they define themselves. But that is not who you are at the core. You know, you may be a creative at your core. You may be a healer at your core. The title of mom doesn't have to define everything that you do. You might be a mom, but you might also want to be a belly dancer, and that's okay. You might be a mom, but you might also want to be a Reiki master, and that's okay. Mom is just one part of what you do, but it is not who you are. And it's okay to allow yourself, it's okay to choose who you will become. Because at some point, those kids are going to grow up and they're going to leave your home. Hopefully, they will come back to visit often and call you every day, right? But who will you be then? This could be someone who's going through some sort of, I want to say midlife crisis, but we have crises all throughout our lives. Every time we have to grow and change and evolve into someone else. And group 4, you are at this stage where you are needing to grow and change and evolve into something else. Interesting, you have 39 here, 9, which reduces to a 12, which reduces to a 3, and you have 12 here, which reduces to a 3. So you have 2 3s. You're learning how to become the master of your own universe, how to take care of yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically, how to put you first. This is all about your health. All right, let's see what the blessings are that will come in for you by the end of May. The flowers that these showers will bring, so to speak. You have Protest, Start a Revolution, card 28. I love it. Next, you have Enthusiasm. Life is always brighter when you wake up each day with the spirit of enthusiasm. Followed by Intuition. The power of intuition will light your path, providing a connection to the divine. This lesson that you're learning is in April. These showers in April, right, are bringing in this new energy of you stepping into a different form of yourself. Once again, choosing who you will become. It's like you're protesting. Like, just because you're a mom doesn't mean that you have to be placed within a box. And once again, if you're not a parent, apply it to your life as it fits. Right? Just because you're a student doesn't mean you have to be placed into some box. Just because you are a hostess doesn't mean that you have to be placed in this box of only being able to be a hostess for the rest of your life, whatever it is. Either way, you're starting this new way of looking at life, of following your heart, following your intuition. Once again, that Page of Cups, you're turning it up, right? And you're going to have more of an enthusiasm for life because you're going to be doing things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness. I feel like you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone a bit, and it's going to bring some excitement into your life. We have this 28 reducing to a 10. It's the end of an era for you. You are no longer going to be crying over spilled milk. You're no longer going to be holding on to things that are preventing you from following your heart, from living your best life. Anyway, this 10 here, oh, and as I say that, another 10 falls out, 10 of Wands. It's the end of a cycle. You're laying down those burdens, laying down the worries, laying down the limitations that you have placed on yourself or that you've allowed other people to place onto you. And you're lightening your load so that you can be free to express yourself, be as creative as you choose, become that healer if that's what you're wanting to do. Take those classes if that's what you're wanting to take. It's just, you're going to be allowing your intuition to just guide you to your happiness. I love this for you. See if we can get one more tarot card out. So much change is coming in. You're going to feel, there we go, Page of Wands. You're putting down all of those wands and you're choosing one to follow, choosing one to hold on to. And that one is you. That one wand is who you will become, right? I love it. This is that new version of yourself. Underneath the deck, everything is fine. You're no longer going to be smiling, right, through those tears. You're no longer going to be putting on a brave face, distracting yourself from the things that are making you unhappy. This month of April is giving you the opportunities to finally face things and look at things for what they are. To stop distracting yourself, to speak your truth, to live your truth, to make a decision. Make a decision of how you want to live your life. This is that passion, that is that enthusiasm. That's beautiful. I'm going to draw some tea leaf fortune cards for you to get some more insight into the situation. I love this. You're not allowing things to hold you back. You're going to be following passions that you've had, following your happiness, following the things that excite you. You're starting that revolution. I keep hearing that song, "Let's Start a Riot." I don't know what the name of it is, but that's what you're doing. You're doing that within your own life. Rioting maybe against the status quo. Once again, back to that example of the mother. Just because you're a mom doesn't mean you can't go out dressed in all sexy, right? If that's who you want to be and what you want to do, then do that. I love it. Yes. Okay, your tea leaf card says flowers, happiness. That's what's coming. Didn't I say the flowers that are coming to you in May? Those blessings that are coming to you? So many blessings coming in for you, group 4. Then we have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Yes, you are taking a chance on yourself, and it's going to pay off. Then you have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. The universe wants you to know that you are protected and taking this next step forward in your life. You have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. That is that fresh start. Creativity. Yes, the sun is about to rise on you. No longer are you going to be sad, looking at all the things that you want but have been afraid to go after or unable to go after. Now you're just going to go after them. Then you have Butterfly, a change for the better. Oh, this is so great. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Is this the group that I mentioned the tower in? If it is, here it is popping up. But you're creating a new solid foundation for for yourself, and you will be successful because you've put in the effort. Then you have well, family wishes come true, beautiful, and teardrops, great personal sorrow. You're releasing that sorrow. This is that sorrow that you've been holding on to, allowing it to prevent you from living your best life, from finding your happiness, but you're releasing that. Beautiful. We're going to get one final card out for you. One final card for group 4, please, Spirit. Happiness is found with your purpose, Lily of the Valley. You're searching for your purpose. I feel like you've known on some level that you have not been fully happy, that you have not been living life the way that you should be living it. And this month of April is going to open your eyes to that, is going to help give you the confidence, the courage to go after your happiness, to take risks, to try new things, and see where it leads you. Then you have Snowdrop. Tomorrow brings the illumination of your hopes. Your hopes are being illuminated. Your purpose is being illuminated. The happiness that you seek is about to be illuminated, group 4. And I have to show you this, bottom of the deck, Iris. Spread your creative wings and take flight. Yes, all about creativity, all about trying new things. Trying new things and seeing where you land. Group 4, this has been your message of April showers and the May flowers that they will bring. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased from that wish list will come with a free reading, so please make sure to include your YouTube handle name as well as an email address so that I know how to contact you. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. All right. Hello, group 5. If you chose this Bloodstone Crystal card, this will be your messages of the April showers and the May flowers that they will bring. How am I going to say that? Messages of things, any lessons that you need to learn in April, and the blessings that they will bring by the end of May. So Bloodstone here. I just heard blood, sweat, and tears. Woo. Group 5. Have you been working yourself too much? Are you a workaholic? I'm feeling like you've been putting your blood, sweat, and tears into something. You might be dealing with some burnout over this month of April. You might be dealing with fatigue. I feel like you've been pushing yourself too hard somewhere, group 5. And this month of April is going to try to highlight that. It's going to try to illuminate that for you so that you can make different choices, decisions going forward that will lead you to not be so burnt out. And as I'm speaking, a red-tailed hawk just started flying over my window. This is all about you looking at something from a higher perspective. You might even be interested in looking up red-tailed hawk and what the spiritual meaning is of the red-tailed hawk. But I feel like a higher perspective is coming in. Maybe something that will get you to realize that you don't have to work so hard at something. Let's see what your card has to say. It says, when to use it. When you're totally bled dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep, get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day. Chin up, head high. Power your vitals. You might be feeling a bit defeated about something, feeling as though, oh, who needs it? The constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking mechanisms of modern life. Capricorns. Oh, yes, blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears, group 5. You could be drawn to group 4 as well, since I accidentally said group 4. This month of April is bringing in opportunities for you to revitalize yourself, to maybe sleep more, exercise, eat right, drink plenty of water. Whatever it is that you have not been giving to your physical vessel, it's going to be coming into your awareness this month, whether that is some sort of, I just said this in the last group too, I believe, tower moment where spirit makes you take a rest, where spirit makes you not work so much. Whatever it is, you've been pushing yourself too hard, and it's causing you, I feel like, to miss out on life. It's like you have to drag yourself up out of bed every morning because it's the same old, same old. You have to force yourself to keep your chin up and to keep pushing through. And maybe there's a message in here for some of you that what you're pushing towards, like there's a reason that it's not bringing you the success that you're seeking, because maybe it's not meant for you. That will be something that some of you do realize and learn over this month of April, going into May. It could be a job, right? That you just keep overworking yourself, hoping that people will notice you, acknowledge you, give you that raise, give you that promotion that will never come. And you could realize, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I beating up my body? Why am I not allowing myself any time for fun for this job that doesn't even know who I am? It's going to be different for all of you, so apply it to your life as it fits. But these next 2 oracle cards are going to give me some insight into the rain, the showers, the lessons that are coming up for you in the month of April. And I will also pull some tarot with it. But you have Wake Up in reverse, card 25. It's your moment. And then you have Seasons, card 1. It's like you've been asleep, group 5. Asleep on your own life, so to speak. This card says it's your moment, but you're not realizing that it's your moment. You're not realizing that, and this could just be how some of you are looking at your current circumstances, like it's just hard to drag yourself up and to keep doing it over and over. For others of you, it's time to wake up and make a change. But whatever this season of life that you've been in, it is just a season. It's just a phase. And this phase, I feel like it's going to be over sooner than you realize. Whether that's spirit ending it for you with that tower moment and creating that change in your life, or whether that's you waking up and realizing that you need to make those necessary changes. The 25 here reduces to a 7. This is telling me that this is spiritual insight that's coming into you in the month of April. Spiritual insight that is trying to make you aware of what is going on in your life currently. What is draining your energy, draining your life force, causing that fatigue. And what you can do to change it. And it's all about giving you, first off, there's lots of purple going on here. 100% a spiritual month for you. There's going to be opportunities. We have a 1 right here. We also just had the Fool come out. And you have the 8 of Wands. There's going to be opportunities that present themselves that will help you to get out, to get unstuck from this rut, that will help you to take charge, take control, move in a new direction perhaps. There could be information coming in. Once again, this could be spiritual, like spiritual downloads, epiphany moments. This could be information from outside of you, like a job telling you that they're going to close the doors, lock the doors. This could, I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you. But it's going to, I feel like, bring in opportunities to take a new leap of faith, to realize that you have a choice to stay where you are or to move in a new direction, or to keep looking at your current circumstance in a negative light, or to accept that this is just a phase of your life and that this too shall pass, like those seasons. Whatever it is, it's going to help you to receive a new outlook, a new way at looking at things. It's going to help charge up those batteries. This could be you never taking a day of vacation and finally deciding, I'm going to use up that vacation time. This could be you deciding to take time off from school, right? Take a semester off. Whatever it is, it's like you've been asleep, grinding, blood, sweat, and tears, working towards something, not allowing yourself to break. And there's this month of April is, I feel like, putting it right up in your face, giving you that opportunity to take that risk. You know, it's like you could be afraid to slow down because you feel like everything will go to hell if you don't keep going, or like everything will fall through if you don't keep pushing through. But the risk for you is that you actually allow yourself to take a break, to recharge your batteries, and then it's like you come out realizing it's exactly what you needed to keep pushing through, to have that stamina to keep going. But let's see, these are your cards that will give me some insight into the flowers that these showers will bring, the blessings that will be coming into your life by the end of May. And I will also pull some tarot cards on this as well. You have Feast, Slow Down and Celebrate Yourself, card 29. I love it. You're slowing down, like I've been saying, taking a break. Tower. I mentioned the Tower. I love this. Unplug and relax for a spell, card 3. And then you have Opportunity. The world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. I love this. Yep. The blessings that will be coming into your life by the end of May, after you learn this lesson over April and early May, is that you will be able to take a break. You will be able to slow down and celebrate where you are, where you've been, where you're going. Celebrate the accomplishments thus far. You might even actually be accomplishing something over this month of April. Whatever it is that you've been pushing towards, working towards so hard, you might be coming into victory with whatever that situation is. Feeling like finally you can sit back and enjoy yourself. Either way, lots of rest, relaxation, enjoying yourself, enjoying your accomplishments will be coming in for you over this month of April. And new opportunities. Knowing, I feel like I just heard the world is your oyster. I feel like that's how you're going to feel. Like whatever it is, if this is something that you just have to look at differently, knowing that you just have to keep pushing through, that this won't last forever, it's just a phase in your life. The fact that you keep pushing through and that you succeed, right? This could be you finishing school. This could be you working really hard on that project at work and actually getting it done. You working to build a new business. You pushing through the hard times within a relationship, getting to the good side, right? It will bring in new opportunities for you to take things to a new level, to I feel like horizons are going to open up for you. Seven of Wands wanted to come out. This is perseverance. For many of you, this is not about moving away from something. It's about continuing to push forward, but still taking care of yourself enough that you don't get so burnt out. I feel like this is more of a warning message for you to not allow yourself to get burnt out, to keep doing what you need to in order to take care of yourself so that you have the stamina and strength to continue to persevere and push through. Making sure you're sleeping enough, making sure that you're exercising and eating right. For others of you though, this is about you waking up and realizing that something that you've been doing is not working. Ooh, either way, even if you're meant to stay in whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you're going to realize that the way in which you've maybe been doing it is not the best way. You're going to figure out a way to work smarter instead of working harder, which is going to come to your advantage. It's going to help to give you that stamina, that energy to keep pushing through, to get through this season, to get through this phase of whatever it is. You know, like all relationships go through a tough phase, but if you're able to work through it and get to the other side, those are the things that strengthen your relationships and allow for you to enjoy those good times even more. If this is a job, look, Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out for you. This is much success. This is you being able to reap your harvest, to collect that harvest. You've been putting a lot of time and effort into something. And over this month of April, it's going to make you feel like you've put all your blood, sweat, and tears into something. It's going to make you feel, I feel like a zombie, like you're just walking around in a daze, like you're on autopilot. But if you remember to take care of yourself over this time, continue to persevere, you're going to reap the rewards. Bottom of the deck energy is the Chariot. More fast forward moving energy, more success, vitality. I'm feeling like this card is also saying, wake up and smell the roses. It's not as, oh, look, and as I say that, rose popped out. It's not as bad as it looks right now. Yes, you might be tired. You might not be enjoying life. You might not be able to go out and see your friends, spend money on things because you might not have it right now. But this is just a phase, and this too shall pass. And if you keep making that steady movement forward, a new beginning will soon come in. A new beginning where you get to reap your harvest, where you get to enjoy yourself, where you get to relax. All right, let's see what these tea leaf cards have to say for you. This first one says, Diamond, you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Once again, back to that relationship example that I had. If you're going through a tough time in a relationship now, know that this is just a phase, because once you get to the other side, you're going to have built the foundations that you will need for a beautiful commitment in the future. Next, you have wall, misunderstanding. Yep, back to that relationship. The relationship message won't be for all of you, but if it applies to your situation, take it. Next, you have caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Once again, seasons. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. There are some sort of difficult times where you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into, but you will reap those rewards. Next, you have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Back to relationships. And then that rose card. Romance is in the air. More relationships. Okay, for those of you where this is about relationships, keep pushing through. Put in that hard work within the current relationship, or keep putting that work into yourself to find that relationship. For those of you where this is not relationship oriented or not romantically oriented, romance just speaks of that love of life, the being able to enjoy yourself, the being able to love yourself, being able to look back and take pride in yourself for all that you have accomplished. All right, your last card's out. You have Gerbera. Show appreciation and joy shall follow. Show appreciation for what it is that you have in life, for what it is that you're working towards, and joy will soon present itself. Gardenia. Listen to the divine whisper stirring in your heart. I feel like for some of you, whatever this situation is, it may seem hard, it may seem difficult, you may want to give up. But at the same time, there's a little whisper in your heart, in the back of your mind, that's saying, keep going, keep pushing forward. You're being called to listen to that. Don't give up. And then you have Orchid. Your uniqueness is always perfectly lovely. Stay you, stay true to you. Keep persevering. It's going to serve you well. It's going to bring in many rewards for you. Group 4. Group 5. I keep saying 4. 4, 5. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. If you would love to support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased from that wish list will come with a free reading, so please make sure to include your YouTube handle and an email address so that I know how to contact you to give you that reading. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Goodbye.